double layered scrunchie with heart sequins. So I did 2 fronts with the pockets as well, and then the pleats at the front. There's not one bit on it that says noobs beware. While I was also not doing the world, oh she's cute, I cleaned the studio, and then I did some product photos. I've probably failed on this launch because it's a bit more time in the atmosphere for it to do what it needs to do. So now I just need to do pink, red, black lace bows. Pink, red, black. Same routine, no end, city noise, loud buzz, coffee spills, red buzz. Good morning everyone, how are you? How are we? Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. If you're new here, I'm Victoria and I run 2 online Etsy shops from this studio here. Record it all, put it all together in some sort of fashion to bring you along with me. On one side is Scrunchie Bows, where I thrift materials such as duvet covers, pillowcases, quilt covers, bring them home, give them a good wash and turn them into beautiful hair accessories such as scrunchies, bows, headbands, clips. I love sewing, so many other things have been added onto the shop, and a good many more things in the future too. And on the other side is my much beloved witchy shop, Kack-A-Ling Sisters. All things on there are made by myself. All things witchy you'll find on there, such as spells, witches' runes, all things witchy you'll find on there. I recommend having a good look. It's like a curiosity shop. So today, if you've been watching and keeping up with the vlogs for this year, you'll know that I am trying to stick to a strict routine or regime of milanotes. I've organised every week from now till the end of the year of what I want to be doing ahead of launches, and I want to stick to those launches to give me goals to reach. So we're sticking to milanotes. We are on week 4, and today I'm going to be doing a double layered scrunchie with heart sequins. The heart sequins, I got quite a few. I got them last year, also from a thrift shop, and it's upside down, for £1. So these will be added into the scrunchie. So I'm going to be doing a double layered scrunchie with, you can call it mesh, tulle, tutu fabric, whatever you want to call it is absolutely fine, but that is what I'm going to be using, with a light coloured undertone so that you can see the, I was gonna go pink, but there's purple, pinky purple, actually it's pink and purples and gold sequins, heart sequins. So if I go with a red, the red and the pinks would drown in it, and the gold, it would end up looking too Christmassy. So if I go with a pink, the reds and the gold, reds, gold, and well, it just wouldn't look right. So I'm gonna go with a light colour, and then you'll be able to see all of them. Some of the hearts are quite big. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the bigger ones in. So today the goal is to make that. So for this week we have to make the double layered scrunchies, heart sequin scrunchies. If a love spell comes in, make up and pack a love spell, and do some pink, red and black lace bows. I'll have to think a bit more about that, because I would really like them to be quite antique-y. Like, I would like the bows, especially the black one, to be not big, but yeah, and have lace dangling down. We will work that one out this week, you'll see. So let's crack on today with the double layered heart scrunchies and see where we get on with that. I do have work today, so if I can get this done, I'm only going to make one. I don't need to make loads. I only have this one tub. This will probably do about 5. Yeah, it'll probably offer about 4 or 5 scrunchies. That's all I will offer on the shop, so I only need to make one for the product photo and to advertise it, and then I can make them up as I go along. There isn't room in here. If you're new here, this studio is a real tiny space and I don't have room to store a load of stock. I still have a load of stock from the Christmas market. I keep them in here because my clients will come in and then the stock will be here and they can just go through the bins and they can pick if they want to bow headbands or scrunchies. They can pick them out there and then, and they buy them by hand there and then. So let's crack on. I digress. Let's crack on and see how far we get with that.
Running down the sidewalk, laughter in our eyes, dancing through the chaos, chasing summer skies, holding on to moments, sparkling in the night, in between the raindrops, everything feels right. In between the raindrops, we found our way. In between the heartbeats, words we couldn't say. In between the memories, time just slips away. In between the raindrops, forever we will stay. In between the raindrops, forever we will stay. In between the raindrops, we found our way. In between the heartbeats, words we couldn't say. In between the memories, time just slips away. In between the raindrops, forever we will stay.
Okay, let's pull it through and see where we're at. That was a bit more slower than usual. I've got a bit of a chip in my nail, so I can't catch it. A normal person probably would have stopped and filed their nail, but not me. Right, pulling it through. Oh, it's a little bit beautiful. So it's a cream on cream, so it should really stand out. Let's get the elastic in. Okay, let's get these sequins in. Look at that. I really like this just on its own. That's cute. Whole new design has just come into me. That's very cute. Okay, sequins. I'm getting distracted. Okay. Do you know, I may be able to. There's just a whole chunk of them all together then, like a big solid block. They've obviously not been broken down yet. Okay. I was going to, so I threw them on here because I thought, oh, I'll separate them. But I think I'm going to try and pop them all in. See how this goes. sure there's a better way of doing this. I usually use a little cup, like a little glass cup, but I didn't think the hearts would fit in it. Sequins are in, so what I'm going to do is seal this up now, get a little label, and then we can close this up, and then we'll be able to manoeuvre the sequins and have a good proper look. Find the labels. Just going to get this label in. Oh, that is a little bit pretty. Isn't that cute? That's a little bit cute. Love that. Really love that. Love that a lot. This has just made me realise that I did a load of stock for the Christmas market and haven't even put it on the shop, online shop. And a lot of it was stocked for the Christmas market. It wasn't Christmassy. Well, over half of it wasn't Christmassy stuff. So like, I've got the wired headbands. They're not even on the shop. There's quite a few of the scrunchies that aren't even on the shop either. I need to maybe add that to my to-do list this week, to go through the stock and see what's on the shop and what's not, and then put it on the shop. So I'll try and add that. We are here. This double layered scrunchie. I will take a photo. Just cut this thread. I'll take a photo and pop it here. Look at that. I'm proud of it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Oh. Good morning everyone. I don't know where I left off. Let me grab me drink. Believe it or not, this is actually a coffee. I don't know if anyone else is feeling like I'm feeling. I just can't. I can't with the world right now. I can't with anything. So it has been, I think it's been about 3 days since I last filmed, and I kind of just put myself into hibernation mode. So I'm just going to talk through some of the things I have been up to. So I need to clean the studio, so it's a right mess. I've got the overlocker out, I've got the sewing machine out, I've got, it's a mess, it's everywhere. I don't know if you can see this, but I'll talk through what I've been doing. So I went into hibernation mode. I sort of shut down. I had a horrible week with work. So I had a horrible week with work. Everything just seemed to have got on top of me, and I just know. It's just no. I'm tired. Let's just catch you up. I set myself some big goals. Some goals outside of like YouTube and outside, and if these are goals that they're for me to achieve, and if I can I'll bring you along, but if not I just want to get right in and get focused in. So they were goals. So one of them was to learn how to use my overlocker and how to thread it, and I sat here in the evening and well, I learned how to do it. I learned how to thread it, and I learned how to use it, and I have to say I absolutely I love it. I've learned how to use it on scrap material, but I haven't learned how to use it on making clothes yet. So it's all threaded up. I've put the tension rod down lower because I'm trying to put it out of the way, ready for cleaning. But I have actually been able to completely thread it and use it. So when I say use it, I've used it on a scrap bit of clothing or a scrap bit of material. So I have yet to use it on clothes. So I learnt that, and that for me was a big deal because I have been wanting to do that, which led me on to the next day. I was like, right, I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready to make some clothes. How hard can it be? So inside here, I thought I would use thread count patterns. So I've got a load of patterns that are vintage that I want to be able to get to one day, and I want to be able to perfect it, and I want to be able to do them. So if I come across them in a shop, in a thrift shop, I will get them and I put them up on my little storage area, and I will get round to it. So after my little win of my overlocker, I was like, yep, I'm going to give it a go. These seemed like the easiest ones. So it's a 4-in-1 trousers. It's a thread count pattern from thread count. It's a pattern from Thread Count Patterns. Sizes between sizes 6 and 22. So I thought, right, I'll give this a go. I've since learned that some of the hardest patterns are ones with pleats and zips. This has pleats and zips in. I'm gonna say, if you're a beginner, no. I have learned that McCall's have a learn to sew range or a easy to sew range for beginners, and I think it's Vogue as well. So I'm gonna go on the lookout for them. I got somewhere with it, but I didn't get far. So I got to the point of, where's my spares? It was reading the pattern. Do you know, it's not even the terminology, because let's face it, this day and age, terminology you could just put into Google and it will help you and it will explain what that terminology is. It wasn't even that. It's genuinely badly written instructions. I don't know, maybe if you knew what you were doing, it wouldn't feel like it was badly. No, I'm going to correct it. It is badly written instructions. If you knew what you was doing, you'd be able to just overlook that and be able to foresee what was happening next or where you need to go next. This is not, it's not that at all. But I did manage to, this is the back. I managed to do the back of some trousers with some pleats. The front of trousers, is this a front? Yeah. So I did 2 fronts with the pockets as well, and then the pleats at the front. But then trying to get it together, I think what I'm going to do is just put this to one side. To me, it looks like all that needs doing now is it stitching together and putting a zip in. But the zip is at the front. Of course it is. Looking at it now, I can see. I think I'd just gotten too into it and I was too close to it. So I'm going to put it to one side and come back to it in a bit. I picked the material that I have plenty of so that I could do like a trial with, and there's a lot of this material, so I picked that, and I'm going to walk away from this. I know when it's a good time to walk away from something. For me, I can either keep trying and pushing at that, trying to push that square peg into that round hole, and I'll get to a point where I'll be like, no, do you know what, forget it, I'm not bothering at all with any of it. Or I can say, right, I know me, and I know that while that is not going in here right now, I know if I do some easier projects, that will, within a few months, I'll know that, and then I'll be able to do it. So tip for everyone out there, if you are just starting, start with an easy pattern. Apparently, according to most people that I've watched on the internet, Most patterns will tell you if they're easy, intermediate, hard, fairly easy. It will tell you this one. I don't know if any of the others do. I don't know if the others in this brand don't, but this one, there's not one bit on it that says noobs beware. And also the measurements I don't feel are true to form. So I am in the UK, I'm a size 6, and yeah, size 6 in the UK, possibly an 8, and in this sizes it's a 10 or a 12. And there's nothing bad with that, but I did have to go up a few sizes. And if I'm honest with you, I've gone up a few sizes and that still doesn't even look like it would fit. But that might be, again, just my brain not working. So I put that to one side. I'm going to do some easier projects and then see if that pans out for me. While I was also not doing the world, I created, oh, she's cute. I created a desk buddy sticker. So I think what I'm going to do is I will include them into the desk buddies. So I'll leave a little clip of me creating that. I actually haven't sat down with my drawing tablet. Like, I haven't sat down and drawn in a long time, and I think that it made me sad. So it was nice to just step away and draw for a bit. Now, one of my lovely subscribers, I'm very aware that this is going to come across like I think I've got 10 billion subscribers, but I'm not. However, one of my lovely subscribers she's supported me all the way through, and she comments on everything, and she's really stood out to me because of her kindness. I don't know how I come across it. That's it. So that's how much she's supported me. Is I don't think I've even commented about my Instagram or anything that much, but she found my Instagram, or she's on my Instagram, she's subscribed, she's followed my Instagram, and through doing that, and I'm so grateful that she did, because my Instagram is so quiet, I was able to notice. That makes it sound like I didn't notice her on YouTube. I did, because she stood out to me because of her kindness, and you'll understand why in a minute. And then she followed me on Instagram, and because my Instagram is so small, I was able to see that she followed me. So I was like, oh, okay, she's got an account, and I went on her account, and I will tell you something, I was so happy. So my lovely follower goes by Harriets Imagination, and she has an Etsy shop, and I'll put the link in the description. And I was calling her Harriet, but her name actually is something different. I'm going to keep that private. So T, thank you very much. I would like to show everyone, I got a lovely little note to say, thank you Victoria for your order, loving your YouTube, enjoying watching your vlogs, and of course the fabulous Marvin. Kindest regards, T. I have to say that just melted my heart instantly. I already knew I loved T's art, like Harriet Imagination's artwork, but this is what I fell in love with. So when I went onto her Instagram, it's honestly super adorable. When I went onto her Instagram, I just fell implicitly in love with, look at that. Frogs, mushrooms, she's so cute. And it comes with a little card, like a little collector's card, and some witchy stickers. Look at that! I absolutely love it. So whilst right now I don't have anywhere to put this, my dream actually is the rest of this studio, that is a hair salon, is to claw back some space and do less and less hair and do more and more to run the shops and YouTube. So they will then eventually be all over that wall. I'm going to leave Harriet's Imagination links down below. Thank you so much, T. Thank you. I've got to get this studio cleaned up. Let's do that. So I'm going to take some product photos for the hair scrunchie now that we did. I think that's where I left off, so we'll do the product photos for the hair scrunchie. So I'm just drying out some petals here from roses. So these ones are dry and there's still a few more here. They need to be dried out before you put them in a container because it will just go soggy and mouldy. Many witches will have loads of jars lying around. So cute. Where can I put this? So I'm just going to edit those product photos now and get it on Etsy. I cleaned the studio and then I did some product photos and then I edited the product photos and then quickly took the time to be able to upload, make the listing on Etsy. I had it down that my initial launch was going to be Friday the 31st. It's a learning curve because I didn't have shop launches last year properly and Scrunchies and Bows was developed last year. So it didn't even have this period, but most shops are already doing their Valentine launch stuff. So what I'm going to do is bring that launch to this Friday, which is tomorrow. And I know that I've probably failed on this launch because the whole build up has been for the 31st, but I kind of need to get it launched out there and then it's a bit more time in the atmosphere for it to do what it needs to do. So I've done the studio clean. I did the product photos, edited the product photos, uploaded the product photos onto Etsy and did the listing for Etsy. So now I just need to do pink, red, black lace bows. So I was looking for my scraps and I found this red from Christmas and then I was just like, cool, could this make a bow on its own? It can make a bow on its own, and I wanted to put some lace on it as well. I'm forgetting, and this was £1 from a thrift shop. It's lace. So what I was thinking is, so I may do one like that. But I need to make the measurements because this was just scrap and it's the perfect size, so I need to make sure I take the measurement of this.
Shadows cast at dawn, whispers of the yesterdays, memories like specters, they won't fade away. Underneath the elms, where the rivers run, caught between the gloom and sun.
See, I love using my scraps. And then we've created something. And then I actually have, so I have more. If orders come in, I can then make more. So that's for that one. The lace. And then a small scrap of black. And yeah. So I'll do the same for the black. That's cute. And then we've got a black lace and black, red and lace, and then there's a pink to do. So let's find the pinks. Two smaller scraps. Oh, look. Luck be with us. Luck be with us. Oh, luck is with us. I love not wasting material. So, perfect. Pink. red, black. Let's get them sewn. Position, position, position. Let's get them flipped over without ripping them. There's a few layers, it can be quite difficult sometimes. It's just easy to go slow. Just easy. Take your time, go slow. Pink. Red. Okay. Let's get turned into bows. So, I'm going to pop them in the middle. Crease. I'm going to bring them into the middle. So, give them a sew.
In your eyes, I find my peace, a love so sweet. It won't decrease in every smile. I see my home with you, I never feel alone. Hand in hand, we'll chase the stars. A love, a melody played on guitars. Stay strong in your love. I belong in laughter and tears. We'll find our way together, come what may. You're the rhythm to my ride. Together we stand the test of time. In your arms, I find my truth, forever bound by this proof. You're the rhythm to my ride. Together we stand the test of time. In your arms, I find my truth, forever bound by this proof. With you, my love, I'll always stay in your heart.
Okay, so red, pink, black. I've just got to get the middles done and glue on the clips. So for middles, I think I'm going to just go with some lace. And then providing I can get up, because I do have a visitor on my lap.
Won't fade away underneath the elms where the rivers run, caught between the gloom and sun. Rowboat on the lake, reflections of the pine, echoes of a farewell, forever in my mind. Softly sings the lark before the morning's begun, dancing through the gloom and sun. In the gradient of twilight, where the day meets night, I can see your face in the half light, holding tight to moments that never come undone, torn between the gloom and sun. Gypsies by the fire, with tales untold, hoping for the spark of dreams turn gold. Yet in the embers glow, the journey's never done, storming between the gloom and sun. Maple leaves are falling, rustle in the breeze, letters left unopened with thoughts to see. Between the lines we wander, where hearts come undone, woven in the gloom and sun. In the gradient of twilight, where the day meets night, I can see your face in the half-light, holding tight to moments that never come undone, torn between the gloom and sun. In the gradient of twilight, where the day meets night, I can see your face in the half-light, holding tight to moments that never come undone, torn between the gloom and sun, torn between the gloom and sun.
I love them. Look at that. Black, red, pink. Okay, let's take some product photos, get them edited, and get them up.
Crowded streets stand still, morning rush, such a thrill. Faces blur, quick pace, lost in time, this place. City stress takes a toll. Running circles, never hold.
Okay, so today we have managed. Why are you so high up there? Hang on. Better. So, wiggling scissors. Don't do that. So today we have managed to upload the scrunchie and the free bows. We've managed to make the free bows. We've managed to clean the studio. We've managed to do quite a bit of admin today, which was needed. So I'm done for today. I've got to rush off to work now. So I'm going to finish off and then I will see you tomorrow where we will go live. Oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to have to go live today so that it's live for midnight, because the videos, so this video you're watching gets scheduled, it'll be scheduled in, and I've got to finish editing this bit. I thought I was just going to have to edit a smidge, but then I'm not even going to be able to do that because the video will end up being late. See, I've not organised myself very well. I thought I had. So I think what I'm going to do is get this video edited and then put everything up for live, so that when you're watching, so while you're watching this video, it will be live. So, but it will just have been live. I'm just trying to think. So I need to finish editing this video to get it up for tomorrow, early hours tomorrow morning. I'm going to go live tomorrow, so I'm going to have to plan this a bit better and actually maybe go live 1 or 2 days before the video goes out, so we can do that. Anyway, I'm actually going to, while you're here, let's just pop it on live now. Okay, we're going to go live. Okay, let's go. They are now live. So they've been launched. So the bows, the lace bows, the 3 lace bows, the pink, red, black bows have been launched. The double-layered scrunchie with the heart sequins inside has been launched. The gothic witchy hanging hearts, so dark soul hanging hearts with dark souls hanging hearts and the romantic hanging hearts. The romantic getaway bag, the darker souls bunting or garland, and the romantic bunting and garland. All been launched, all 9 items. It feels quite good. I kind of stuck to everything, but let's check. So we're gonna have a little look on. So the only thing on my milanotes that I didn't do for this launch was the heart cushions and the magnet heart key rings, which was going to be a heart split in two. I just didn't want to. I just did not want to do it. So let's have a little look. The desk buddies with the witchy desk buddies with the heart. Pop a picture here. We did. The heart bunting, Dark of Souls heart bunting. We did. The romantic heart bunting. We did. The romantic getaway bag. We did. The love spell. We did. The hanging heart romantic. We did. The darker souls hanging hearts. We did. The makeup bag, although it's not up on the website because I want to perfect that. We did. The double layered heart scrunchie. We did. We cleaned the studio. We did the office admin of uploading it all, and we did the pink, red, black lace hearts. So what was left to do on my milanotes for next week was going to be go through the list of stuff that we've managed to achieve this month for this launch. We've just done that. Make it live on Etsy. We've just done that. And talk about it going live, which was meant to be if it failed, if I could do it or not. And in effect, next week it would have failed already. So this week I brought it forward a week, but then I needed to have brought it forward a day as well so that it could go inside the video for YouTube. So I just need to work on that. However, that has freed me up. Next week, in next week's video, I do have something exciting coming, and it's something I've been wanting for about 1.5 years, and I just can't justify, I couldn't at that time justify the money for it. So it is coming, it will be coming, and I will open it up with yous, and I have so many plans for what is coming, so I'll be able to bring you along with me. It mostly will be for Kack-A-Ling Sisters side, so the witchy side of the studio, so all the witchy shop. I imagine I could probably use it sometimes with Scrunchy Bow. We will see. What I am going to do is I'm going to leave this video here so I can get it edited. So it is late Thursday morning now. I have a client on their way in, so I'm going to do my client and then I'll get this video edited so that we can then have it up in time for you watching it. Do pop down to Harriet's Imagination. I'll leave the link down below and then you can have a little nosy. Honestly, her stuff is just beautiful. So all that's left to do is bid you farewell. Take care of yourself, take care of others. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It massively helps the channel, and I'll see you again real soon.
Woke up late again, same routine, no end, city noise, loud buzz, coffee spills, red buzz.